Shalom Yeladim! It's me, Miss Fliegelman. I'm back. I haven't seen you guys in a while, but I'm here to help you make something really fun. So for this activity, we are going to be making some salt Play-Doh, and with that, we're going to make frogs for the story of Passover. So when the frogs were jumping all over the place, in their head, in their bed, in their mouth, on their shoes, everywhere, we're going to make some frogs. So what we're going to need for this project is we're going to need some flour, we're going to need some water, and we're going to need some salt. And I'm going to go get everything together, and I will meet you back here with the measurements. Okay, so we're back. So what you're going to need again is flour, salt, and water. You're going to first put in a half a cup of flour. Pour that into the bowl. Oh, you're going to need a spoon also. Let me grab one. So then you're going to take a 1/4 cup of salt. You're going to fill that up. And then you're going to pour that into the bowl also. Then you're going to mix it a little bit. Mix, mix, mix. Mix, mix, mix. Then you're going to take your water. And you're going to pour in your water. A 1/4 cup of water. And you're going to mix, mix, mix. Now you might need to add a little bit more water. It depends on how it comes out for you. So you can use a 1/4 cup or you can go up to half a cup. You're definitely going to need more. So let's put in another, let's fill up another 1/4 cup. And we'll just pour in a little bit at a time. Just to get like a doughy consistency, like a Play-Doh. I think I'm going to end up using all of that. Alright, let's just do it all. We'll see what happens. It's an experiment. Okay. Now I think I made it too wet. That I'm going to have to add some more flour. So I'm going to pour a little bit more flour in. Sorry, this is not like a precise recipe. This is kind of just make it as you go kind of a thing. I'm going to use my hands now to mix. You can wear a glove if you have a glove and you want to wear a glove. But otherwise, you can just use your hands and mix, mix, mix. Mix, mix, mix. And you're going to do this until you have a nice dough. Like how we have it in school. Now, if you want, you can also, if you have food coloring at home, you can add some green food coloring to this and mix it in so that the dough itself turns green. But what I really like about this dough is that you can color it once it's finished baking. Yes, that's right. You heard me right. We are going to bake this. So what you do is, once you have your dough, I'm going to plop it onto the counter. Pour it out of the bag. You kind of have to do what we do for Shabbat for our challah. We work and knead the dough. We work it just like so. We push it, we prod it, we poke it, we push it. We work and knead the dough. Just like this. And then you can play with this dough. You can do all different designs with it. So let's see. What we were going to do is make the frogs. We were going to make the frogs. So what I think I'm going to do is roll it up into a ball. Make some little balls. And you guys know how to do this. Put it in your hand and roll, 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 roll. And again. Roll, 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 roll. And then we're going to put it on a pan, parchment paper, or you can use foil. We're going to put these on. And if you want, with the other one, you don't have to make them all into balls. You can really make anything you want with these guys. You can push it down, make it flat. You can take a fork and push the fork down on it to make some cool designs. You see how that looks? And then when this finishes baking, and it does take a long time to bake, I'm just warning you, it's not going to be ready right now. It's going to be ready a lot later. After you finish making these designs on it and baking it, you can color it. And I even made one. I made a few, actually. Let me show you what I did. I made a snake. And I made a really cool shaped thing. And I didn't color this one yet, but I did color this. And on here I have brown marker. This is pencil. And this is just a pink crayon. And so I wanted to show you that there's a lot of different things you can use to color it. If you didn't decide to put the food coloring in it and make it all one color. But you can feel free to do whichever you'd like. There's no wrong or right. And when it finishes baking, you hear that? It becomes a really cool piece of art, like the snake. So what you're going to do is take your baking sheet with your parchment paper and your balls and any other designs. You can even take a car, if you have a little car, and roll the car on the dough and make some tracks on it. It's endless, whatever you think of. If you have a shell, you can put the shell inside and make a print of it. And then you're going to put this onto the baking sheet and put it in the oven. I put mine in for 3 hours at 180, but you could even try going up to 200 or 190, about 3 hours. And the balls might need a little bit more time because they're going to be thicker. So you have to kind of just watch it. And then when it comes out of the oven, you have to let it dry. Probably give it a day. I know it's going to be hard for everybody to wait, but you have to give it a day. And then you can color it. And it'll turn out really cool. I didn't try coloring it before. You might want to take some markers and put them into the dough and see what happens.